So you've clicked on this video and you want to know what to look out for with the ladies. The ladies. Well, I can tell you now, in this modern world, it is a minefield. However, stick with me on this one and we'll help you weed out all the attention seekers and the crazies. And then you're not going to waste any time. King D back with another one. And this one's called 5 Red Flags in Dating that men need to look out for. And before we dive deep into this one, what is a red flag? Well, a red flag is basically a strong indicator that either she's trouble or she's an absolute waste of your time.
Number 1.
Low effort. Now, if you find yourself doing all the work and you're getting nothing in return, well, it's one of two things. Either she's not interested or she's self-entitled. Stop entertaining her. What do you think a relationship with her is going to look like? You're going to end up being her butler.
Number 2.
Provocative pictures. Now, if her online dating profile or her social media is a series of pictures, 90% of them of which have got her tits and or arse hanging out, well, either you're dealing with a promiscuous woman who is not going to be able to have the capacity to even pair bond or stay faithful, or she's addicted to online attention. So many are nowadays, and it's really sad. Now, if you think that her getting just your attention and validation is going to be enough, you are sadly mistaken. You can't compare to hundreds of likes and attention from all these hundreds of blokes. You're just not. Sooner or later, she's going to revert back to her old ways. She's going to go back to her attention-seeking ways, because attention from one man is just going to get dull. And no man, if he's being honest with himself, is going to want some woman who's going to post pictures of herself with her tits and arse hanging out for the lads for a few likes and love hearts.
Number 3.
She's a party girl. If she's always out living her best life, getting pissed up, what's that telling you? Well, for one thing, it shows poor decision making. And for another thing, it probably means she's got a lot of like-minded single friends as well. And they do not want her to get a boyfriend. They don't want to lose her. They want their drink buddy. They don't want her settling down. And if you're honest with yourself, you don't want some bird that's going to get blind drunk every weekend with her friends. It's not attractive, is it?
Number 4.
She's always playing the victim. If you find that every time you talk to her, she's always giving the woe is me and she's always the victim in all her stories, and there just always seems to be a drama going on in her life all the time. Now, I've learnt this one the hard way several times, and I can tell you now that drama's not going to end. You are not her therapist, and sooner or later it's going to drain the life out of you, and she will happily drain it out of you as well. And sooner or later, you're going to be the villain in her stories. I can promise you that. And last but not least,
Number 5.
She's too good to be true. Now, if it seems like she's too good to be true, it's probably because it is. Now, if she's love-bombing you, which, if you don't know what that means, basically she's laying it on thick. She's telling you everything you want to hear. And your head's going, shh. She's telling you how amazing you are, how lucky she is to have found you, how she'll never do any better than you because you're absolutely perfect. Now, I've fallen for this one too. And that's manipulation, my friend. She is manipulating you. And this will not end well. So be aware, because this is a narcissist's greatest tool to hook you in. I mean, you're going to feel amazing, aren't you? You're going to get addicted to that. But sooner or later, she's going to start tearing it down and pulling it back. And then she's going to do everything she can to destroy you. And believe me, it is horrendous. No woman is worth that. I don't care how fit she is. It is some real twisted mind games. Anyway, that was my 5 red flags for you chaps to look out for. Don't forget to like the video. Comment if you got some red flags yourself. Let's get these men educated, because, like I said, it is a minefield out there. And subscribe if you haven't already, because we've got a lot more content lined up. And be the best you. And do it for you. Cheers.